Picture this: Neil Rackham's team is sitting in a sleek corporate boardroom in London, surrounded by the sharpest sales minds. They're dissecting footage from a $2 million deal that just collapsed. Everyone's scratching their heads. What went wrong? The usual closing tricks were flung around but failed spectacularly. That's the moment Rackham realized. Major sales don't play by the same rules as your everyday deal. Why? That's the riddle we're about to crack. Let's kick off with a sales trap. Why do those slick closing techniques work in small deals but flop massively when millions are on the line? This isn't just academic. It's the difference between hitting quota and walking away empty-handed. In London's financial district, Rackham's team analyzed a $2 million pitch that tanked despite perfect rehearsed closes. The seller pushed for a hard close too soon and lost the client. This real mishap shattered the myth that pressure works universally, especially in high-stakes, multi-layered negotiations. Imagine small sales are like fishing in a stocked pond, quick, predictable targets. Major sales are ocean fishing, complex currents, hidden dangers. Traditional close now tactics are like throwing a net before you even spot the fish. They just don't fit the environment or mindset of major accounts. Rackham's insight was seismic. Instead of pushing hard, successful sellers unlock client needs first with spin, situation, problem, implication, need-payoff. That's the game changer. When you dig deep before pitching, you don't just sell. You solve, massively transforming your odds of winning. So what's the secret sauce? Spin. You've heard the acronym, but let's flesh it out like a thriller script. Every letter reveals a step to crack your next big deal wide open. Neil tells the story of a rep working with Honeywell on a turbine upgrade. Instead of diving in, she first mapped the situation, budget, timelines, team dynamics. It was like sizing up a chessboard, allowing her to see where the client was vulnerable and ripe for solutions. Next, she asked probing problem questions. What's the cost of downtime? The client admitted losses were bigger than anyone realized. It's like finding a huge crack under the surface of a calm lake. Suddenly, the problem becomes impossible to ignore. Then came implication and need-payoff. She painted a vivid picture of escalating losses if unresolved and how the upgrade would save millions. This shifted the deal from maybe to need now. Rackham's data proves this step turns client uncertainty into urgent commitment, the true closing trick. Now the million-dollar question. Once you've done all that groundwork, how exactly do you seal the deal on these towering negotiations? Hint, it's not a bulldoze close. It's why Rackham flips the script on traditional objections. Rackham recounts a rep working with IBM who always tackled objections head-on. Except in major sales, clients voiced hurdles only after deep discovery. Preventing objections meant raising and solving concerns early by careful questioning, nipping resistance in the bud before it bloomed into deal-breakers. Instead of one big, pressurized close, success came in small yeses. Can we agree this is an issue worth fixing? Then, would you value a solution like this? This stepwise commitment builds trust and momentum like climbing a spiral staircase. No scary jumps, just smooth progress. This approach turns cold sales pitches into warm, collaborative partnerships. Clients don't just buy products. They invest in shared success. Rackham's research shows this is the hidden engine behind 80% of major deal wins. Closing feels less like a fight, more like a natural next step. Remember that London boardroom where the $2 million deal fell apart? Now you see why. Pressuring a major client too soon backfired hard. With spin, you dig beneath the surface, expose real issues, and guide the client to their own aha moment. Next time you face a giant sale, try this. Skip the hard close, ask a problem question instead. You'll feel the shift the minute they lean in. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.